Это ничего такое, посмотрим. Это Chicken Police. Это я уже играл в демку. По-моему. Вот. Вышла полная версия. Демка была без русского языка даже. Остановились мы тут, я не помню даже что где. Но вот, по-моему, карта Sony. Но мы уже были в этом, в Улье. Ну давай сходим в квартиру Sony.
That old case with Bubo. And then...
То старое тело с Бубо и Марти, откуда ни возьмись, какого кряка это все значит. Выдохни, старый бройлер. Это всего лишь сон. Но она вот не сон.
Cluck. And even worse, deja vu. Well, I hope she's not
Глаз
hiding
что-то
her
чешется.
revolver under that pretty little cloak of hers. Because if she is, I won't be able to stop her. Oh, Cluck. Is my doorbell broken again?
Крять. Опять мой звонок дурит.
I'm sorry. I had to sneak in unnoticed.
Богомол, который заходит
So you're the
незаметно.
sneaky type, huh? I'll make a note of that. But feel free to sneak back out.
I can't do that.
Here we go again.
I need to make sure you're gonna help me.
Lady, listen. I don't even know who you are or what this is about.
Promise me.
Okay, I promise I'll listen to you. Just calm down.
Good. I believe you.
Ой, что я забыл сделать? Минуточку. Что я забыл сделать? Муравью приделать. Что, как всегда, я забыл сделать.
Splendid. Now, let's start at the beginning. You know I just installed the new lock on my door. How did you get in?
What do you mean, how? The door was wide open.
Is that so? Jeez. In that case, of course, make yourself at home. Do you always go through any open door you see?
I didn't intend to.
Look, ma'am, I can't stress this enough. I don't do private cases. I'm not your average gumshoe detective. Yeah, it's about time I wrote that on the door.
You have to understand, no one can help me but you. Only the chicken police. I heard about your last case, and...
You can't imagine how many times I've heard this, and I'm getting really tired of it.
all I'm asking is that you listen to me, nothing else. After that, if you still feel you're not interested, I'll leave, and you'll never see me again.
Well, that's a bargain, but before we start, can I see your face? I don't like talking to dark silhouettes.
Oh, of course. Forgive me. And don't worry, I won't bite your head off.
That's your clucking luck, old bird. A woman from the darkest depths of the city. From the hive with love. If we're gonna start, let's start with a kick in the gut, right? Sure, why not?
Чё тут? Чё тут у нас? Чё это такое? Мой значок. Таблетки, аспиринчик. Ну давай поговорим, что с ним говорить.
It was very dangerous for you to come here. For, someone like you.
Because I'm an insect? Yes, I know.
So what has brought you all the way from the hive, Miss,
Melandra Mantidea. And yes, I am indeed from the hive. I see that doesn't surprise you.
Let's just say we don't really see your people outside the hive these days, sweetheart.
You have no idea what it's like to live there.
I've been to the hive more than once, although I admit the last time wasn't yesterday.
Things are getting worse every day. But that's not why I'm here.
I guessed as much.
Well, I'm going to get to the point. My husband is missing.
Oh, yeah, I know that one. No offense, but have
Ты
you...
ему голову откусил, я открыл, знаю ответ.
No, you don't understand. He's dead.
You mean he's missing and declared dead?
No, he was already dead when he disappeared.
I'm afraid I'm losing the thread, and I haven't even picked it up yet. It must be my age. So, how was this again?
You might want to sit down for this.
Listen, sweetheart, let's not drag this out, because the curiosity is killing me. And my lower back, too.
Так.
Melandra dared to come here alone, so she's a strong and upright gal. Breaking her certainly won't be easy, but maybe she'll open up to me if I approach her gently. Break or open? Let's start at the beginning. With your husband.
Milo Masterson.
Yeah. Wait a minute. Masterson? You mean you didn't take your husband's name?
Don't get me wrong, I loved him very much. But in our family, women don't usually do that. It's our way of keeping more of our independence.
I get it. When exactly did your husband die?
A week and a half ago.
And when did you discover that his body was missing?
3 days ago.
And what's happened since then?
I tried to convince myself to come here.
I see you succeeded.
Lucky me.
You know, the last dame in distress who came to me ended up in a pretty bad way.
I'm not your typical shy housewife type, Mr. Featherland. I'll fight my own battles if I have to. But I'll...
Oh, that's a really useful quality. I envy you.
You don't often admit when you need help.
Милоеда.
You nailed it, sweet chops. But let's talk about you. Can you tell me what your husband died of?
Poisoning.
You mean being poisoned?
No, nothing like that. It's just, the water in our area is often contaminated. Sometimes it's seriously polluted. And food often arrives moldy or rotten. As they say, the road to the hive is long.
Has anyone investigated this poisoning?
Not that I know of. No official report was ever filed. There was no autopsy, no police investigation. We just buried him. It's...
Clucking hell.
I'm a little surprised that you're upset about it. But I'm glad. That's how...
Can you tell me what a typical day was like for your husband?
He worked in a textile factory. He got up in the morning, went to work, came straight home after work. We spent the evening together. Rinse and repeat.
And Milo changed?
More like everything changed. The factory was replaced by a new meat substitute plant. You know, the one that makes those horrible fake meat products. Milo
Fake
couldn't
meat.
continue working, so he looked for anything else.
Anything else?
He shined shoes when he had to, ran errands, but nothing lasted long. Then he met a strange guy who pretended to be a private detective, but he looked more like a tramp.
Wait a minute. One of those antlered guys? I mean, a stag beetle?
You know him.
Frank Half-Armed Castellini. Oh, yeah, I know him.
Полурукий.
The only insect in the academy. Then not long before the Segregation Act, he got bounced from the force.
Milo helped him out for a while, all kinds of courier work. But he soon left him. He always said Frankie's a troublemaker.
Well, I can back you up on that. Well, wait a minute. Why didn't you go to Frank instead of me?
This Frank was a strange, creepy guy. Scattered, dirty, like a bum.
I knew Frank a long time ago. He's a strange one, all right. But he...
I'm sure he is, Mr. Featherland, but I still wasn't happy about Milo hanging around him.
Afraid he'd be dragged into some murky business?
I was almost sure of it. I felt it in my antennae. I often sense things like that.
Is that why you came to me? You want me to look into Frank?
I want you to find out what happened to my husband's body. That's all I want. Nothing more, nothing less.
You're a very captivating lady. Was your husband jealous?
What's that got to do with his kidnapped body?
Could have a lot to do with it, sweetheart. It's my job to look at things from every possible angle.
Well, you can forget about that angle, detective. I may be an independent woman, but I'm not a slut. I would never cheat on my husband.
Message received, dollface. Loud and clear. Well, let's... Did you visit your husband often after his death?
I went to see his grave every day. Until...
Tell me exactly what you saw there.
As far as I can judge, it was a meticulous job. It didn't look like the work...
I believe that insects prefer cremation. How come you don't?
We didn't follow the Great Light, Mr. Featherland. Well, not on paper, to be precise.
What do you mean?
Some of the insects try to better integrate into animal society by abandoning old insect habits. They abandon traditions.
Did your husband agree with that?
No, but it was a sacrifice that many of us had to make. You know, that's why I was able to work downtown for...
Until the Segregation Act.
Exactly.
Tell me, are you a religious insect?
I was raised religious, yes, but we don't follow the Great Light, Mr. Featherland.
How do you mean?
You see, old insect habits are conspicuous, and many try to fit in by abandoning them and adopting animal customs or religion instead.
How did Milo feel about that? Did he support this spiritual
Actually, I wouldn't have supported it either if I didn't have to. But this way, I had the chance to work in town for a while as a secretary. I can't do that anymore, religion or no religion.
Because of the Segregation Act?
As you say, Mr. Featherland.
Listen, I'm happy to involve my colleagues in this. I am a cop, after all.
You're threatening me.
I sense you're still withholding important information, Missy, which I don't like. My office, my rules. So what's the deal?
Maybe you're right. I wasn't exactly clear and concise. My husband wasn't murdered. His body was taken. And I have an idea who might be behind it.
Ничего себе. Похитители тел.
We're getting somewhere.
Before the segregation law, Milo got me a job in town. In the Ratwell district, to be exact.
Крысы увели.
Even before the law, it was hard for an insect to get a job outside the hive.
That's right. Milo had some business with a rather shady character. But I don't know what the deal was.
Who was this guy?
I don't know. I swear to the light. I never found out.
Really? Well, I guess we'll see. I'll look into it. So, you've been looking into this all on your own?
I had no choice. I searched the cemetery, but I didn't find a soul. There's an old bug working there. His name's Uncle Joe, kind of a local legend. Almost everybody knows him. He didn't see anything, but he couldn't see much because he was drunk as a skunk.
I guess the police didn't bother to question him.
The police? Please.
Have others disappeared from the cemetery, or just your husband?
His was actually the third, and then 3 others went missing, as I heard.
You say 6 bodies are on the loose?
Don't put it that way. But yes, that's what I know.
And this, Uncle Joe fella, what else do I need to know about him?
When I talked to him, he was scared. I guess he was either beaten or threatened, probably both.
Well, thank you for answering my questions, Missy.
So, the interview, that was it?
You'd better not leave town. Stick around. It's the best thing to do.
So be it, Mr. Featherland.
You see? That's what I'm talking about.
Does this mean you'll take the case?
Well, if I don't do it, no one will, right?
Not likely.
First, I need to talk to Marty, my partner.
На релизе.
It seems everything they say about you is true.
I hope not. But please don't go anywhere until I get back. I'll look into it, but it'd
На
be
релизе добавили.
for you to be out there.
I don't want to be a burden, Mr. Featherland.
It would be a much bigger burden if I had to go out and look for you.
Maybe... All right. You're right.
Good. Make yourself, comfortable. Clucking hell. What am I doing? The Hive? I swore to myself I'd never go back to that place. Well, that's me in a nutshell. I stood there like a crumbling
Блин, что-то
old
в зуб
statue.
попало.
Meanwhile, my doom crept in through the crack beneath the door, like cigarette smoke. I could smell it. Let's see.
А куда звонить-то, блин? Какой там номер-то? Моя записная книжка. Посмотреть. 555-432. А кому я звоню? Какому-то Марте?
Let's see. Nothing. Strange. Marty always answers the phone, no matter how late I call.
Then, are you about to start now?
I need to talk to my partner, but essentially, yes. The clock is already ticking.
That's reassuring to hear.
Так, ну тогда еще надо поехать. Пять, 111.
Let's see.
Police Department, how can I help you?
Hey, Mon.
Is that you, Sonny? What's up, Chief?
Is Marty in there?
He's left already. Why?
Nothing. I'll go look for him at home, I guess.
Okay, Boss Bird. But tell me, is everything all right? You sound kind of strange.
Oh, come on, Mon. You know it's never all right.
Just the usual. Well, take care of yourself, okay?
Later, sweetheart.
Bye, Sonny.
Is there a problem, Mr. Featherland?
No, nothing. Just, my partner.
Look, if this is becoming a problem, then maybe...
No, nothing like that. I'll have to look for him. I'd probably better go see him at home.
I see. Well, then I hope you're successful.
Марти, ты который
Me too.
пьяненький все время был.
I was ready for the big journey around the wilderness. But a mysterious woman in a hood came to ruin everything. Sound familiar? And she came straight from the Hive, fellas, with a case that looked like straight suicide. Did I take it? Clock, yes, because that's me. The perfect schmuck.
А, это пролог, что ли, типа был такой?
The power of the crown has been weakened, and Clawville is on the brink of total collapse. The insects exiled to the Hive are rioting, and the place is ravaged by gang warfare. The city has always crawled with crime and filth, but now it's worse than ever. And what do? I jump right in. Now all I had to do was get Marty, my partner, to back me up. But he strangely refused to pick up the phone. I wonder what could have happened to him.
You can't do this to me. You just can't.
Из Улея с любовью. Так, ну что ж, я думаю, нужно тут остановиться, да? Сейчас. Вот это было в демке. Не, зачем цветной режим? Во.
Hey!
Да все, я понял.
What the Hey, buddy. You all right?
You hear me, honey? That's not how this works. No.
Yeah, Marty. Hello. Marty.
I've been drinking, right? I'm drunk? Huh?
Marty. Hey,
Марти
partner.
напился, короче.
Hey, buddy. Oh, goddamn featherhead.
You're tearing me apart, Laura!
Oh, no chance. I've got to get him out of this state somehow.
Так, а как тут это? Сохраниться тут никак? Так, ну что ж, посмотрим, значит, еще.